Yo, what's going on, guys? I know I have been off YouTube for a week, but yo, I got a new crib, first off. Secondly, I'm gonna be posting 2 videos a day. The first videos are gonna be more educational, and then the next videos are gonna be more of a daily breakdown of what I see happening in the markets for the following week and the next day. So 2 videos are gonna be posted from now on. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I have a ton of new people seeing these videos that aren't subscribing, so hit that subscribe button for me. And also, if you guys want a free Forex training, I did link one in the description. So if you want to learn some of my US 30 strategy, definitely check out the link in the description. And if you guys have any YouTube video ideas, let me know in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get into my computer. Alright guys, the first thing that we need to do is go to forexfactory.com. Once we get here, this is what it's going to look like. What I'd recommend that you guys do is go to this filter. Now, a lot of you probably trade US 30, or maybe you trade just AUD USD, USD JPY, whatever it is. You can actually go here to the currencies and click which currency you want to only see. So with me, I only need USD because US 30 is a USD index. So if you trade only NZD USD, maybe you could just click that and unclick this. It's really up to you. Next thing, I only have the high impact news checked right here. So this red box means that it's a high impact expected. And then we have the event types. I have all of those marked up. Once you are done doing this, you're going to click apply filter. Now we can see once we click more, we have all this news data right here, and this is very important to understand. Now, with me, I already did a ton of back testing. I figured out what news events are good for me to trade and what news events are not good for me to trade. So what I want you guys to do is do the same thing. What we're overall looking for are news events that are just way too volatile, and I'm going to give you guys some sauce right now. Yesterday, we had news on CPI. So if we go right here to Forex Factor, we can see the previous day, Tuesday, we had CPI news come out right here, okay? And this is what happened right here. The market completely shot up. Now, this is the thing with news that you guys need to understand, and it's very simple. I'm going to write this down for you guys. There's something called slippage. And you're probably asking, Colt, what is slippage? So let's say that we thought the market was going to drop right here. And this is going to identify what we think is going to happen. So right here, let's say we put a line right here. Let's make this blue. Let's say that we thought at this blue line, let me delete this yellow line. I don't know why this is here. So let's say at this blue line right here, we thought it was going to be a good sell. So we sold right here. And then let's say we had our stop loss right here where this other blue line is. Well, okay, here's where our stop loss is going to be. We're going to enter right here, and our take profit is going to be at this next psychological level of 34,000. Awesome, we have our trade set up. Now, slippage is when the market goes past our stop loss and doesn't take us out of the position. I had this happen to a student a month ago when CPI came out. They basically had their stop loss at 1,000, or I think it was like 1,000 pips or something, and they were projected to lose $200 on that trade. But then the market came out and was extremely volatile, hit their stop loss, but their order wasn't closed, and they ended up taking a $600 loss instead of a $200 loss. So this is very important, something to keep in mind as to why we don't want to trade these very volatile news events, because you could have your stop loss in place and boom, it could hit it and it won't close your order and you'll have a way bigger loss. So that's why I kind of avoid trading news, especially CPI. It's not worth it. If you want to trade after the news has occurred, cool, you could do that. Like right here, after this minute 15 candle close, this is the market open, and it had a really big amount of volatility. There was a lot of volatility right here when it actually dropped after the news. So what I would recommend you guys do, and this is where the action step comes in. In all my videos, I suggest that once you are done watching my videos, you go to the chart and actually apply what is being taught in this video. So what I would do is go to Forex Factory and then figure out, first off, you want to see like maybe the data right here that's already giving you the feedback. Like 0.01%. You want to find the data that's very high. Like for the core CPI, it wasn't as high as the CPI year to year. So what we do is we're looking right here at the percentage. And if it's higher, we're going to be going back and looking at the markets. So let's go to CPI, but let's go right here and let's see the last time that it came out. So the last time this news event came out was actually November 10th. So what we're going to do is go to November 10th. We're going to go this date window right here. And then we're going to go to the 10th of November. Click go to. This video is sponsored by my program FX University. Go to the link in the description to sign up, or there should be a link on this page. Once you go to join now, you're going to go to get started, and once you do, we're going to give you a code for 15% off. Go right here where it says to add promo code, type in FX1 and click apply. Okay, here was CPI right here. Now this is where my actual student, he sold here, and boom, it was in profit. And then it shot up, the slippage, it didn't hit his stop loss, and he took a much bigger loss. So what I would do with all these news events that you're looking at is look at the percentage first. But if you really want, what I would go through is find all these news events and go back to the date. If you go to this folder, it will tell you the last time that it had this news event. So what we're doing is we're going to CPI right here, and we can see we have this news event. Now what I'm going to do now is measure it. This news event right here, just in this one 15-minute candle, it shot up 8,600 pips. That's a very volatile move. If the market is shooting up 8,600 pips in 15 minutes, wow, that is crazy. Those are markets that we want to be avoiding. So what I'd suggest that you guys do is maybe don't trade when CPI is going to come out. Okay, let's go to another news event. Let's go to like flash sales PMI. So we have that on Friday. The last time we had it was November 23rd. So it's at the same time, 6:45 a.m. So November 23rd at 6:45. And this is Wednesday. I don't trade Wednesdays. Okay, here was the news event right here. After this candle had closed, 6:45, boom, the news event. So we can see that this is the volatility isn't as high as it was for CPI right here. So this is possibly a good news event to trade. Usually I don't like to trade like right when the news is coming out. Luckily, a lot of these news events that we're going to see, they aren't happening right at the market open, like 5:30, 6:45, 11 a.m., 7 a.m. It's kind of rare for it to see it happening right at 6:30 a.m. is the time. So that's a plus right there. And a lot of the time when we're looking for news, or when we're trading and news is coming out, the market's just going to keep going in the direction that it actually is already going into when the news comes out. So we can see that we already were pushing up at the market open. News came out and boom, it just kept pushing up. So that's your action step, is to now go back and look at the markets on these news events and figure out, okay, what news events are having the most volatility? What news events should I be avoiding? And then what you should do is in our phone, or right here, we have a reminders on. Everyone has an iPhone. But if you go to your reminders app, what I would do is set a reminder on your phone. So if you go to the reminder and type in, let's say CPI news, don't trade. And then have a reminder set like 15 minutes before you trade, so you know, okay, I have CPI news today. I'm not going to be trading during this news event, and don't trade. Very, very smart. What you guys should be doing is just now taking the action steps, going through and going over everything that I just told you guys to do. Without further ado, I will see you guys on the next video later today, and we're going to do a market breakdown on all the top Forex pairs and crypto pairs that I like to look at. So it's going to be a really good video. I will see you guys later on today. Peace out.